How many people you dated then?
Date or had out because I'd have been in long relationships before. I could date.
Yeah, because I don't want to make nothing messy or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying so 3 out of a few of them.
Yeah.
So
stayed the night, own crib, own car.
And you prefer going over somebody's house?
Well, the first time I actually was a little bit like I tossed and turned because, man, I don't want me about that pop up over here. You know, I don't know, type of thing. Even though he like, I ain't dealing with nobody.
I mean,
what?
So is that in the back of your head then? If somebody got their own, you think they got somebody with them?
I mean, no, if you make me comfortable, but if this is my first time, I'm stayed the night at your house. It's like most men ain't that comfortable either because most guys be like, I don't do to come into a female crib. Ain't got time for nobody popping up.
For me.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
I can't log in.
Because for me, I carry a weapon.
Okay.
So I like to stay safe, but like, so I ain't really fearful of nothing like that happening. And most times in the situation, it ain't nobody just coming in getting on nobody's ass. I've been in a situation like that before. I don't want to even be in a
position where nobody comes. Don't come here. What do you mean?
I understand, but like,
don't put me in that position.
Correct, but
what?
People not married usually when they ask you to come over their house. I'm talking about.
Elaborate.
If you just chilling, you've been chilling with this person.
I mean, but you just asked the question that. Oh, yeah, Unc just said last week. You trying to say that the women is, they could get away with a lot of stuff, but it still goes back to, shoot, if the man already provide the table, shoot, the woman could just put stuff on top of the table.
That's always true.
Right.
That's always true. That's why I say women could get away with more, because look how much a man has to kind of have going for himself.
What? Basic necessities?
That was basic necessities.
Okay, I got a crib, I got a car, I got a job. What do you mean? I got my own money.
Yeah, I mean, what if he got, one of those options is not all of them? Like,
okay,
a car.
You working towards something, but
right. But that's what I'm saying, though. A girl can have none of those and still be okay.
Well, I mean, that's the society we live in right now. That's what guys do. Guys like that.
No, I'm saying,
do you know
okay,
I dealt with a guy who would literally tell me, like, you always at work too much. And then it's just like, so what, you want me to need you for everything?
I mean,
what, you want me to be broke? Because then that'll be the next narrative. Bitch, you ain't no shit. You ain't got nothing,
I mean, a man is supposed to kind of provide, right?
Absolutely.
So if you have nothing for him to kind of provide for, what
I ain't doing overtime. I'm just doing the regular 9 to 5 at 40 hours a week. So, like, what we doing?
No, I mean, like, okay. So
I'm listening.
The independent woman, right? Like
I just told you, I don't want to be no independent black woman, strong black woman. No, I want somebody to take care of me.
Do you come off like that though? Does that come off? You feel like how?
We have a conversation. What do you mean? I'm conversing with you and telling you these things.
But what I'm asking is,
hey Rodney, I'm trying to figure out how.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm trying to get to the answer that I'm looking for. I'm not trying to trick you in anything.
Okay,
just believe me, let's say that. I'm just trying to ask, like.
Oh, okay.
So I ain't asked it the right. Let me work around.
Y'all ask, help this man out. Help him out.
Yeah, somebody help me in the chat.
Somebody help him out.
All I'm asking is though.
He need help. He needs some milk.
If we start talking, it's a lot more blocks that I'm gonna have to check, right? In order for me to even be somebody you talk to, right? Let's get that established.
As far as, I mean, okay, so look, I don't really, me personally, I can't deal with nobody who ain't got nothing going on for themselves.
What does that look like though? How do you get? That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't deal with bums.
Like, how do you know that though?
You don't have anything.
So-
Every time I look up, you not on nothing.
Right. So, but
But you outside. You
How
got
long
you a
does that
bottle.
take
You
then?
got you.
how long does that take then for you to know somebody ain't know something? Because I feel like a
Because
dude.
they can't even have
we'll
an
take-
intellectual conversation. They can't even. They don't know even. They can't list a goal for me. They don't know what they want to do. They just come on. We too grown. We grown as hell. We ain't in high school.
So if a nigga just trying to fuck,
I know that LGP.
that's what I'm saying.
I know that.
So
So if you even mention sex to me, you're done. You're done. Don't mention sex. If we take sex out of a conversation, most niggas don't have nothing else to talk about. Where the lie? Where the lie?
I'm. This is you. You telling me.
Where's the
You telling me
lie?
this. You telling me this. I don't know.
Where
I'm just.
is the
This
lie?
is what you telling me. I don't know that. I'm just saying. I don't talk about sex, so I don't.
Cool.
I'm so that's your point of view. That's
So
things
if we
I
have,
feel
can you
like-
have an intellectual?
I don't be talking about sex. I promise you. I don't talk about sex. There's no reason to talk about sex because I know I'm handling business.
So do you flaunt your money? Do you do things like?
I don't need to flaunt no money either because I'm it's on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have to show money because I feel like how I live my life, how I present myself, how I drive, how I carry myself, all that is
Do you act like a little mama?
what that means.
A little sassy, you mad because I'm mad. How? You piss me off.
No.
How you mad because I'm mad?
I feel like these are traits that you putting on men.
No,
that
I'm not.
females
I can have multiple conversations. The man just sat here and told you straight to your face that men are sassy now.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck.
for
You back to that. This is facts.
for man to be sassy though.
He just said it.
So what is sassy though? Like argumentative. Females always say
No,
with a
it
man
ain't even
argumentative.
that. I mean, it is a little bit sometimes, but not all the time.
So what gives sassy?
Some men lack accountability. Women do too. I
Okay.
can say that.
Okay, thank you.
That made you feel better.
I'm just making sure the playing field is leaving.
I mean, it's not okay. That just made you.
I got me one.
Go ahead on, Rodney. Y'all, Rodney on
No,
one.
okay.
The last conversation had him,
No. I really enjoyed that conversation. I really enjoyed that conversation. It was what I needed at the time, especially going forward into the show. It just let me know like the point of view and the eyes that's on here and the type of questions and the type of leadership that we have watching this show, So I enjoyed that. I mean, you felt like I was taking L's trying to talk to him like I was looking like a little kid.
You couldn't run circles around him. You couldn't run circles around him when it come to certain stuff.
He can run circles around me
He
though.
wasn't running circles. That was straight facts.
Why
real is
you
real.
use the analogy of running circles then?
Because you just couldn't just tell him anything.
I wasn't trying to make him. First of all, he is my elder.
Right.
What was I gonna tell him?
You couldn't tell him nothing.
I ain't trying to. You feel like I was trying to explain
Like
some stuff to
you
him?
thought you had a rebuttal for everything he had to say, and the whole time it was just like, no, shut it down.
I mean, at the end of the day, though,
What?
it was he not in this generation. He don't know necessarily.
And I
He
can't
don't know
stand this
necessarily
generation.
relationship, nor necessarily what's going on between the relationships and everything between people and stuff like that within our generation.
But he's a man.
He is. He's one of the greatest men I ever had the pleasure of being around. But
So you take heed to that.
meaning,
He dropped gems. Y'all asking questions. Y'all need to take heed to what he's saying.
so you feel like in this generation, a man can carry themselves like that with these women and do what?
It's all about the type of women you choose to deal with. That's your choice. Every woman is not out how you making it seem. Every woman ain't just, he got to do this. I just said this already. We back to the first episode I was on. It's not every woman not like that. Just like I can't say every man ain't shit.
Yeah, but every woman.
What? I can't stand for men to try to say, oh, a woman got to be like this or a woman got to be like that. And they mama ain't even like that.
Damn! You gonna bring up mamas? Dang!
Mamas ain't like that.
Okay.
For real. Okay. Men be wanting they woman to be like this and want them to be like this. And I want my woman to be like this. And I want this. She got to have this going on. Your mama didn't even have all that. Shut up.
Shut up, mamas.
Shut up.
But some mamas were strong black women.
Right. You want to know something though? Just because that was their narrative or what they had to be, that don't always make it right. Just because that was what they had to be, they didn't want to be that.
But that's the same thing with what's going on right now then.
Correct.
So like, that's what, and I'm saying, what they ingested in themselves, not food-wise, but visually, the music, what they listening to, all that is incorporated to what they're acting like, even though they say they not, they default is usually somewhere along that.
Share and subscribe.
Share and subscribe. Go on to YouTube. Let's get it.
We about to be going to YouTube.
We're going to YouTube right now.
Right now.
Right now, we're going to YouTube.
Cool.
Hey, hit that link. Hit that motherfucking link.
Oh.
I say go hit that motherfucking link. I say go hit that motherfucking link.
Oh.
I say go hit that motherfucking link. I say we ain't gonna motherfucking blink. Go hit that motherfucking link.
Y'all hear Frost?
Y'all like give me a beat. We gonna next time we gonna drop a beat. We gonna make that a song.
Y'all hear Frost? Go drop that motherfucking link.
Go hit that motherfucking link right now. But damn, it's been crazy. Life been crazy, right?
Life be lifing.
Life be lifing. Life is it just be. And times is like I love this show because in times we have the opportunity to say things that other people would like us to say, or touch on subjects that other people would like to be touched on,
right?
Or shed light on people who might not have had the light shed on them before. And last week was one of those opportunities with Tony Moore. And I just think going forward, we're going to have opportunity to touch on so many different people, so many different things. If y'all share and like these things, we're going to be able to bring y'all what y'all looking for. Help us help y'all.
Yeah, and speak on things y'all scared to say. Yeah. Okay?
All the time. All the time.
Scared.
Like, so what's been going on in the news lately with the Young Thug thing?
He did get emotional.
Is it snitches get stitches or so?
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck.
I think we moved the goalposts too much as black people, right?
Elaborate, because some might not understand that.
I just feel like, so this dude is cool for him to do it. Mm-hmm. It ain't cool for him to do it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I haven't really necessarily seen exactly what Young Thug is supposedly has said when he revealed when he supposedly snitched or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really find like the real. I heard some audio, but with AI and stuff like that, it's hard to really It's hard to really know if that was validified or if that was real. But they both did what most people would say should not happen, which was you went in front of them people.
Mm-hmm.
If you a man under that cloth and you went in front of them people, you wrong. Period. That's just what I'm not under that cloth. I'm
wrong
just
about.
saying.
Oh, you under that cloth? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If you under that cloth, you doing some illegal stuff and you working, you can't. It's no going in front of them people, meaning officers, detective, any person of the legal side, and telling nothing. So he mad at Gunna because what Gunna did was, I don't know if you were privy, but you know, he said what he did was to get himself out of jail, he said that YSL was a gang.
Okay.
And all this other stuff. He agreed to some stuff that they wanted him to say.
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug said he went in there and he just told the truth. They already had the evidence. He told some truths to get his people to not go to jail. I think he tried to word it as. But like I say, in the you can't really tell. Well, so really what I'm alluding to now is from a female perspective, when you see gangsters who tell, does that make you feel like, what does that make you feel about that man? Is he less of a man to you? Like, is he like, what is that? What type of thoughts do you have about people who do that? Because you talk to some people who might have been on the other side, possibly.
Other side, in the streets and out the streets.
Yes. That's a good word. I didn't know how to word it the right way. Okay.
I've dealt with guys that's in the streets.
Okay.
And the guys that I've dealt in the streets, I ain't never heard their name come up in no paperwork.
Okay. But if said stuff did happen, you stop and talking to them, you look at them different. How does it work from a female perspective? Because as a man, like...
Well, I ain't in the streets.
Good. Let's get that out the way.
I ain't in the streets. I ain't in the streets.
I ain't in the streets.
I ain't in the streets far as like doing, no.
She be outside, but she ain't in the streets.
I'll be outside like that.
Oh, my bad. Let's reel that back too.
No. I cut that too.
Okay.
I don't be in the, what a guy do, far as, I don't want to be no dude that you done told so. I don't, me personally. However, because one, I feel like it can always go a different way as far as retaliation.
It's dangerous.
Exactly. It don't put me in danger. However, I'm not justifying, but some situations you might. But let me just say it like this: if I was in the streets, I'm not telling, and I ain't no snitch. But me right now, if something happened and I'm caught in something, and you lying on me, I got a son, and I ain't losing my freedom for nobody at all. You did it. You did. All you got to do is just give me what they say, a Thai beef and a Pepsi. Beef and a Pepsi. I just told you I sat in the county for 8 hours. The longest 8 hours I ever had to do.
The county was going to be sweet too.
And guess what? I was ready to tell then. Is this mug on? I was ready to, what y'all need to know? Because this is not for me. It's not for me. It's this mug on.
Hey.
I'm not for the street.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad.
Get me out of here.
I ain't mad at that because.
But if you in this already, you gotta stick to the code.
Nah. I ain't never been on that side of the cloth myself, but I always had a certain moral code because, and it was mostly because the people who represented the legal side was a certain color, type vibe. Mm-hmm. And the people who was on the other side was mostly my color type vibe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like, I felt like it was almost ingrained in my duty for me to be like, I ain't gonna tell him. Even if he did it, I can't tell on my homie because I know what they gonna do to him. Even though I didn't know, it was like I had a sense of like, okay, it ain't no justice if we give him, if we give that person up, like it's unjust. It won't be no justice for that person. That's what I always thought. So it was times I was even in the kid,
But at the same time, though, looking at just hearing the little clips from Young Thug, he looking at it as, you my homie.
He was so hurt.
Yeah, I would be too.
He was hurt. Because
me personally, I look at it, my loyalty runs so deep. And the betrayal is what hurt the most. It's the betrayal. It's hurt. He said he bought that man mama a crib. But at the same time, as an adult, I look at it too, where we fail ourselves when we expect ourselves out of other people. We fail ourselves when we expect ourselves out of other people.
That's so deep.
I'm looking at you to do the same thing I would do, what I would do the whole time. You hate me and I hate you. You ain't doing what I'm doing.
Man. It take a while to get to that thought process.
Of course.
Like you got to see a lot to even get close to knowing that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. The expectations you have on other people, anytime you put expectations on people, you fail yourself.
Yeah.
They didn't expect that. And
then they can be interpreted. They might not even interpret it the same type of way you interpret it. You doing it, they might be like, okay, you doing it like you his brother, but like he might be like, yeah, but that's boss.
He probably looking at it too, like, well, I said, what's the name? YSL? YSL. I said YSL, but I didn't specifically say your name.
Yeah.
But then again, once you said that, you said it as a whole, and you know I'm a part of that.
And then if what Young Thug said is true, he ain't answer no calls after that, or he ain't try to reach out after that, after he got free. Maybe he was guilt tripped or whatever he might have been. But if he reach out after that, then what you did is 10 times worse. Because you
he said he ain't.
For real though. I felt him. I was hurt. I was hurt when he was talking in the interview because I could hear how he wanted to get this off his chest like for a long time. And I really hope, because it ain't no change in the past. Now I really hope that they can try to figure something out though. And
the question is, if you was in that predicament,
if I was
can you forgive your friend? Can you trust him?
I'm gonna put it in perspective. If it was me and if it was Marcus who got out and I was still in there and I eventually got out though, because that changes everything too. I got out, I'm free now. I can then, it's like everything happened for, if you believe, like you say, a God-fearing man, I have that. Everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than me. So like, who am I then to hold that grudge then? This is me speaking if I was in his shoes, like, right, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like, who am I to hold that grudge then? Like, but if everything happened like how it happened and me and Marcus, and then Marcus didn't never try to reach, I don't think Marcus would never try to reach out to me again though. You know what I'm saying? Like if he did that, he would, and if it was, he would definitely try to reach out and be like, bro, I know a motherfucker saying if he felt like he was fucked up, he'd tell me he was fucked up. Like I was fucked up for that, bro. Like I thought this was going on. Like he'll break it down to me. So
okay, but how would you feel if he said that though?
If he
like, man, I did that, but it's under these reasons and this is why I had to do it. How are you going to respond to that?
I'm hurt. I mean, of course I'm gonna be hurt for a little while. And I'm going, I ain't gonna try to do no revenge or nothing like that. It's probably not gonna be the same.
I ain't fucking with you. I'm not a person to hold grudges. I don't hold grudges. But if I gotta question anybody in my circle, if I gotta question you in my circle or anybody around me, I don't need you around me.
So you didn't know you had to question that until you got into a question situation.
Okay, so guess what? So now that we free, look, all is well. Wish you well in life. I'm entitled to feel how I want to feel. You hurt my feelings. They valid. However, look, you can't sit at my table no more. We not there no more.
No cap though. He don't got no table no more then. That's what he was saying in the interview. All his people did something dirty to him.
Cool.
So
I'm done with y'all. I wash my hands with y'all because now I got a question mark on y'all.
So then you go find a new circle or it's over with?
See, that's the thing. If you was doing whatever you was doing by yourself, you wouldn't have nobody to tell on you. It hurt real bad right now because it's the portrayal, the people that you thought. Again, it go back to what I'm saying. You're looking at you and somebody else. You expecting them to do something that you do. The whole time it's not that.
But I mean, at the end of the day, Gunna was always player. He was never in the streets. He never really. Sometimes he rapped about some of his homies doing some street stuff in some of his music, but he never portrayed himself to be.
You my homie. We locked in. Hey, should we look? We better off just not saying nothing. Then. We better off not saying nothing.
See, that's why I forgive, because I'm always trying to look at the.
I'm forgiving you. But even with me forgiving you, it does not mean that you and I have to be friends. And that's where people, even now, because I forgive you and that don't mean that you and I have to be cool. We have to be friends. I can see you and walk past you. It ain't no beef.
So what's the reconciliation for then?
We have an understanding. And some people want closure. Me personally, listen, I forgive you for myself.
I just think that it's got to be more.
It's a level of growth.
Why though? Why for the rest of your life do you feel like cutting that part off of your life? When say it's Marcus. Me and Marcus got 20 plus years in. Mm-hmm. I'm ending that off of something.
You that can't trust Marcus. Like, what you don't understand? Marcus just told on you what his police says. No shame. Marcus is not the police. But
that's funny as hell though. But yeah, I mean,
no.
Yeah, he'll never tell. But I mean, like,
not
still, he didn't really tell though. He listened to his lawyer.
That's
his
what
lawyer told him.
So, the lawyer works for you. It don't work for Marcus.
Right.
Exactly. So therefore, he's trying to cop out and do something for you. He's not looking at, well, just don't tell on your friend and just make this work. No, he's trying to see what works for you.
He should be involved in the whole case. We all in this together.
No, you can't. You cannot. You don't. The same lawyer cannot represent the same person. I mean, co-defendants. They cannot do that. You have your lawyer.
So it can't be one lawyer on the whole case?
No, sir.
Damn, I didn't know that.
No, sir. And I learned that from dealing with the street niggas. But I don't
okay, so everybody, say it's like 15.
They don't want the co-defendants in communication.
So you got 15 people get racked up in the RICO case. All of them each of them got to have their own lawyer?
Yes, they don't even want y'all on the same floor because y'all can go, look, and we gonna say this and this what we gotta say and this what we gotta say.
That's diabolical. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Share and subscribe.
That's crazy. So yeah.
Right. Well, Frosty is not in the streets.
I'm not in the streets.
You cannot have the same lawyer representing both of you.
No, I didn't know that.
No, sir.
Okay.
Because again, you see, they play up against each other.
But wouldn't you get lawyers from the same firm, though?
You cannot have the same lawyer representing the both of you.
What?
No, can't.
Somebody write some comments because this can't be real. This can't be right.
Can I get a few street names?
Wait. So
no, you can't.
So different firm lawyers.
Y'all. No.
It ain't enough lawyers. It can't be enough lawyers for that. It's a lot of cases that be going on. Kai.
You cannot have the same lawyer representing the same person in the as a co-defendant in the same case.
Somebody write some comments because
y'all. Can y'all please tell him?
Somebody write something.
Yes,
I'm blue. I ain't even blue, but that blows my mind.
Why?
Cause
you really it's what it sounds like to me. It's like y'all going up against each other when it comes to y'all lawyers representing y'all separately. Really, y'all two supposed to be sticking together. Like we ain't saying nothing. The lawyer is really representing that person, and he should whatever. Just don't. So
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I thought. So wait.
Hey, the lawyers, when it's all said and done, they all go drink coffee and have dinner and smoke squares and shit like that and laugh at everybody at the end of the day anyway. So again, they don't care.
So how? I need more info on this. I can't believe this. I really don't know. I don't know enough about this. That's crazy. I really don't know enough.
So my point to you is no, I don't We don't have to be friends. We don't have to do none of that. I wish you well in life, but no, because at the end of the day, it's like now I gotta watch what I do around you. I gotta watch what I say because shoot, ain't no telling, no, and that's too close to me walking on eggshells, and I ain't doing that.
Yeah. That's no
No,
cap.
nah, we ain't doing that.
No. Oh man.
Does that
All
make
right.
it clear?
Yeah.
Do I make it plain to you?
Yeah. No, that just kind of it fucked me up though because I'm going. Let me jot it down in my notes because I can't believe that. I need to do some research on that.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
crazy.
That's the truth.
Man.
You really
So-
stuck.
Yeah. So what do you feel about? So then in the interview, he was talking about how Woody started everything. Did you see that part?
I did.
What do you feel about Woody? I didn't know Woody was how slow he said Woody was. I didn't know Woody was taking meds and stuff like that. Do Woody strike you as the slow type of?
He's slow too.
Do you think
But then if y'all knew that he was slow and y'all doing all of this around Woody did, y'all slow too. That's just that.
Man, shouts out to Marcus, man. Y'all keep up the great work, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing.